We're going to look at the choices a data entry operator has and some of the functions a data entry operator has to perform. Doing this will give us some idea of how to create jobs that are easy for operators to use. We'll double-click on our Unibase main menu, log in as student when the main menu comes up, then we'll go to data entry by choosing item B and pressing field release. Now we're looking at the data entry menu that an operator usually works with. If we just look at the items, we get some clue as to what they might do. Start a standard job and enter a file. Both seem to have something to do with starting a new batch of work. Resume a file implies that you're continuing to enter data for a file that hasn't been finished yet. Verify a file means the operator is going to rekey data that has already been entered. Each keystroke is compared to the character already present. As long as the characters match, the verify operator continues. If a character doesn't match, the keyboard locks and an error tone sounds. The verify operator has to unlock the keyboard and decide to either try again or to change the data. Provided you have two operators who are fairly good, this process of keystroke by keystroke comparison assures extremely high accuracy. Examine a file means you can look at its contents, but you can't make changes to it. Correct a file is similar to examine. You look at the information in the file, but now you can make changes to it, provided you know the key combinations to do so. Update a file is a special mode, usually used to repair information in the same area on every record in a file. An operator can leave data entry with either of the last two items on the menu. An operator who is only doing a data entry can exit directly back to the desktop from item I, exit from Unibase DMAC. That's handy. It means the operator doesn't have to go to the main menu in order to exit. If the operator happens to be a supervisor, she may want to go back to the main menu to perform a different function. Let's try item H. We got something a little bit different. Because data entry is where most of the work is done, Unibase will give you session summaries telling you about how you've performed. It tells us how long we've been in the job, our beginning time and ending time, our lapse time. We were in this session for 6 minutes, but we didn't do any keying of any customer work or even any test work, so we have no records and we have no keystrokes. We'll do our release to proceed and we find us back at the main menu. If we go back to data entry, choosing item B, we're back at the data entry menu, and notice that this time we got no session summary because we don't expect that a supervisor is going to be doing work that we want to measure in terms of speed and accuracy. In the next few lessons, we'll go into the various modes on this data entry menu to teach you about the data entry process and the functions that a data entry operator performs.